Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video.
What's up, guys?
Today we are doing something different we haven't done on the channel. We did mention it in the previous video, though. We are reviewing Quadeca's album Scrapyard.
We just listened to it like right before we started recording. That was my first time listening to it.
Yeah, I listened to it probably a few times, honestly. Some of the songs I hadn't heard as much, but yeah, I definitely heard this album many times.
Yeah. And like what I wanted to say like right off the bat is how surprised I was like how good this was.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I was going like because I when you mentioned him like to listen to him, I looked him up and then like it said like rapper slash songwriter. So I just assumed he would just be like another
Yeah.
like but no, I was completely wrong. He is like, well, this is the only album I listened to by him, but like I'm not disappointed. Like I can't say I'm disappointed that I listened to it.
Yeah, this album is probably a perfect album. He like his last uh album he did before this one was like getting to where this one is, but this is like to an entirely another level. Like this is a
Yeah.
completely perfect album, I think. And
It's
it's
just crazy to me that like all of these songs were throwaways.
yeah, I was just about to say literally these are all throwaways and it sounds like album of the year, honestly.
Yeah.
Like what's the real album going to sound like?
Yeah. Like if this is his throwaway album and he's working on like something that he says is better than this, then like I can't wait.
Yeah. Like some of his older stuff like is definitely like he evolved to a crazy degree. Like he used to be like the YouTube rapper, whatever. He did the KSI diss track. And
A honestly, a lot of like YouTuber musicians, like they started off kind of cringe and whack, but like as they go on, they're not like they're actually pretty good.
yeah,
Like
it's a rare thing though.
yeah,
Especially to this degree.
no,
There's
yeah, that's surprising that he was a YouTuber
yeah.
musician. Like this is like quality. It's really good.
Yeah. Like this is a fully thought out, like every song has a purpose behind it and everything. Like all the lyrics mean something, I'm sure, to him and
Yeah,
like everybody who can listen to it really. Like it's a very strong just album. Everything it works perfectly. Everything flows together really nicely. It's
yeah.
every song just kind of grows more and more and more, and it's a perfect listen, honestly.
I hold Mac Miller's Swimming like really high. He's my favorite artist. That's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah,
And honestly, I'd put that up there with it. Like, put this album up there with Swimming.
like definitely, it's definitely one of my best albums I heard in a long, long time for sure.
Yeah.
Like it is really, really good. Like if not many people know about Quadeca. I don't know how many monthly listeners he has or whatever, but he's not the biggest artist, but like he is making some of the best music right now.
Yeah.
Like
Like, and this came out this year, right? 2024.
yeah, it came out February, I think.
Yeah. Like, I I wouldn't be surprised if like this is well, it probably won't be the album of the year. Like all around the world, but like to me and like to you, I feel like
Yeah,
it has a like high chance of being album of the year
yeah. To
to
people
us.
who listen to underground music, like this is like album of the year contender, and it's just started. Like, and it's gonna be a powerhouse because this is like, no matter when it comes out, it's like a amazing album.
Yeah.
Like unbelievable. Like this shit is crazy. Oh,
Like there
only
was
588,000 monthly listeners right there.
I mean he has a following then, but
Yeah,
it's still like compared to mainstream, like
yeah.
it's nothing.
Like making that same quality music but getting so much less attention.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that just goes to show that there could be like objectively the best artists like out there and like just like undiscovered.
Yeah, exactly. and it's just because of whatever the algorithms are or whatever, and just luck entirely, really.
Yeah.
Like, there could be the greatest rapper ever to live who's never been heard. He has one view on SoundCloud or some shit. Never dropped
Yeah.
another song, gave up on his dreams. Like, you never know, because a lot of times, like, you hope it gets pushed, because I've been finding a lot of small music lately that has no views and it's like amazing quality, and it's like, why is this not getting pushed and then some other things are.
Yeah.
Like, just to bring up an example, like, Miles, you know that guy?
Uh,
He's like the one that
I
makes
don't.
the weird ass songs, like the joke songs. He was on like Jimmy Fallon.
I mean, I probably do know, like the name doesn't sound familiar, but like I probably do know him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he makes like these joke songs, but he gets like millions of views just because he's like fucking around doing something random. Like, and I understand, like, he's just joking, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, that gets pushed out so much, and then something with such a good quality gets completely ignored.
Yeah.
And there's
And
nothing
like that
wrong with what he
sucks.
makes, but like, it's still like low key. Like, it must hurt to see something like that get pushed and then you don't. You know.
Exactly.
I guess let's do probably our favorite and least favorite songs if you want to start.
All right. So my favorite, um, the last song was really good. Texas Blue. Like
Yeah.
the last two songs, like you said, really beautiful. I like Guess Who. Guess Who might be my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. That song is really fire.
And then what's it? Even If I Tried. That one's really good
Oh
too.
yeah. All right. So what are you gonna call your least favorite then? Which one are you saying?
Probably the second song.
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Loki. I think probably the same thing. And of course, it's still a good song. Like,
No,
I'm
yeah,
not.
like I'm not saying it's a bad song. It's
Yeah.
just like you have to have a least favorite thing.
Yeah, but this one definitely compared. I think definitely the same thing. Out of all of the other songs, this one's the weakest. The second song, it's
Yeah.
still a nice showing from both of them, from both of the artists, whatever. But
Yeah.
like, if I'm ranking this song, it's definitely the last on the list, and that's no hate. It's just the truth.
Yeah. Like nothing wrong with this song. It's just
Everything else is better.
yeah, I don't want to say it's the weakest because it's not weak, but
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, everything else is better,
yeah.
and like that's not a bad thing.
Here, what am I gonna call my favorite though? Now that I've re-listened to it, I've definitely gone, because I've listened to the album so much. I've definitely gone through phases of what I thought was my favorite song. I used to probably think it was Easier.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good one.
yeah, and then What's It to 'Em as well. I really like that one. That Beatles type of song.
Yeah.
Guess Who was definitely for a while. Probably Being Yourself. If I had to say, Being Yourself is probably overall, after listening to it however many times, I think Being Yourself is probably my favorite song.
Yeah.
But every song is fire. Like, it's hard to even say, really, because every song is really a banger. It's all really well made.
Yeah, and like the songs get better as the album goes on.
Yeah. Especially production wise and everything. It sounds
Yeah.
insane.
Guess Who? The like that was like the how it was mixed. It sounded so good.
Yeah, all these songs are mixed pretty much perfectly. There's literally like no mistakes pretty much at all. Like, there may be a few things you could say maybe.
Yeah.
But even then, like, it doesn't even matter because it's just such a small thing, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's the slightest mistake, but that's all he does. You know? Well, it's not all he does, like, but, you know, like, it's just one thing. That's it.
Yeah. And when we were listening to it, you had mentioned that like he produces everything too.
Yeah.
Like that's serious talent.
Yeah. And, like, people with like a good ear will probably say some of this album is mixed slightly off, or slightly some of the things are off, but it's perfect. I don't care. Like it works.
Yeah.
Everything works perfectly. I think it
And
is
like
100% a perfect album.
yeah, and sometimes with songs and artists, like they can have really good like lyrics and a beat, but if it's not mixed good, then
Yeah.
like it kind of ruins the song. And like that's like interchangeable with all those factors.
A
Like
good mix is almost the most important thing. Like if it sounds nice, people almost don't even care what the fuck you're
yeah,
saying.
you can say random bullshit. You don't even have to speak words as
Yeah.
long as it sound like if it sounds heavenly, then like like just put on some headphones, listen to
Oh boy.
someone like speak some fucking gibberish. What happened?
You got out.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, my internet did just drop down, but
Alright.
it should be good
Yeah, it's
now.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, where did I cut out?
I don't even remember.
Ah, shit.
Um, you were just saying something like, "Oh, you could say random bullshit." That's what you were saying.
All right, but yeah, like you could just like you could say random bullshit. You could like say gibberish, but if it sounds good,
Yeah.
like production and mixing wise, like I
Yeah.
know like Radiohead, like they their songs don't make any fucking sense if you look at the lyrics, but
Yeah.
it sounds good.
Yeah.
So
Radiohead sounds amazing. They do
yeah,
a great job. I don't remember whoever that one guy is who do all their studio sessions or whatever.
yeah,
But like this song, this Way Too Many Friends song, is probably might be the best mixed song on the whole album, low key. But it's
yeah,
very simple, but it sounds so nice. It sounds
yeah.
really clean. Um, Here, what else could we talk about here? We talked about our favorite and least favorite. We talked about other shit, and hmm, we could rank them. Do you want to rank them?
Uh, is that gonna be like the last thing we do? Should we save that for last?
Yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah.
But like if we don't have anything else to talk about, like
I
oh,
mean,
I guess I kind of do want to compare him to other artists, because like I did mention that when we were listening, he does kind of give off a Frank Ocean vibe.
yeah, I noticed that
Like
a little bit in some of the songs. Yeah.
like like I could definitely have a playlist with both of them in it, like Mac Miller too, like just all the
Yeah.
same vibe.
Yeah, it definitely fits that vibe 100%. It's like that sort of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like kind of a soft type of feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's very palatable. I'm not
Like
really sure how to describe it, but yeah.
what genre would this even be?
Like
Like
experimental rap,
yeah, like
alternate
experimental or like alternative rap,
yeah,
yeah.
alternative rap. Like definitely somewhere in that experimental alternative rap. Maybe that's
Yeah.
even just what it is, but there's even like blends of other stuff in there.
Oh
Like
yeah, like some of the songs like were like kind of hard,
yeah,
honestly.
low
Like
key,
he
like
went
some
hard.
banger type of
Y-
songs, and there's
yeah.
also like some of the songs are like breakcore type of shit. Like at towards the
Yeah.
end, like how the beat will switch up like that. There's definitely a lot of blends. He's like sort of like a low key hyper pop artist, but he's definitely not. He's doing his own thing 100%. But he's in that sort of space almost. That's like I mean he
Yeah.
has even break-ins on this album. He's in like that sort of space, even though he's not like doing that shit. He's just like
Yeah.
chilling over there type shit.
And he could collab with hyper pop artists too, and but like
Yeah.
still have his own sound, but like it would still like go good together.
Yeah, like it would fit really nicely.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's probably starting to do some of that at least with some of these other artists now that he's getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the next album I think is gonna be fucking insane. I'm like hyped as hell for that shit.
Yeah, we got to review that too
Yeah,
when it comes out.
and we will be reviewing more music as well. We're gonna be doing more content on the channel in general.
Yeah, just like I mean, we won't stray away from like movie reviews or music reviews. We'll still do those obviously,
Yeah.
but we do want to like expand, do more shit.
Yeah, because we're just really trying to bring out some content, just have some fun, and that's basically it. I mean,
Yeah,
we like doing the movies and the music and shit, but we like doing other stuff too, so we want to work on doing other content like that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, low key. I don't know. Do you got anything else to say, or should we?
yeah. I think we can start rating them.
Yeah, okay. Um, we'll go through 1 through 15. We'll give our rating on each song, a little review type shit rating.
Yeah,
All right, number one, Dust Cutter. I think it's a great start to the album.
yeah. Like it, like automatically got me hooked.
Yeah, very unique type of delivery on a lot of the stuff he was saying.
Yeah,
It sounds very nice. Some people might not like get that type of vibe right away, and that's fine because it's a different type of shit. But it's definitely really good. I think it's probably higher on my list of songs on this re-listen. It's probably like a 9 or so out of 10.
nine. I'd probably give it an 8
Yeah, yeah,
because
I feel that.
because like it is good, but this like as the album goes on, like the songs do get better. So I do want to
Yeah,
leave some space.
that's
So
true.
like so like because they're not way better than the first song, but they are like like they are better, and I want
Yeah.
to like show that they are better with my score.
All right, so there we go. Number one done. Number two, we got a la carte with break-ins. This song, um, I don't know. It's like I said, it's probably the weakest out of all of them. Still a good song,
Yeah,
but it's definitely the weakest. I'd probably give it like maybe a 7.5 or an 8. Like it's definitely
yeah,
in that range. It's still good, and some people will say, "Oh, how is it a perfect album if you didn't think that song was that good?" I don't give a shit.
yeah,
That's why. I mean, it's still perfect. I mean, I don't care what you're saying. Even if I don't think this song is a perfect song, the album can be perfect.
yeah. Exact. And a lot of like just for an example, like in Rainbows Radiohead, I don't like not every song on there for me is a 10 out of 10, but it's still a perfect album.
That's true. I love In Rainbows, but you're right. That's probably one of my favorite Radiohead ones. We'll probably
Yeah,
review some Radiohead stuff at some point, even though,
yeah.
like we said, we have heard it, but we're just reviewing. We're not doing
I mean,
reaction type of shit.
we could do some of their like lesser known albums too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I still do want to do like In Rainbows and Kid A, like all their classic OK Computer and everything. But like Amnesiac and like I can't really think of their lesser known albums, but
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know some of their like super small stuff. Like I definitely haven't heard all of Radiohead,
yeah.
but yeah, we'll start reviewing a lot of shit. All right, number three here we got "Pretty Privilege." This song, once again, really nice. The lyrics are really good on this one. The
Yeah.
beat is really good. Um, I give this one probably 9.5. I might even say this is low key a perfect song. I say maybe a 10 out of 10 actually.
Um I'd probably give it a 9.5.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, this song is really really good.
I'm saving my 10 scores for like the best songs on this album.
Yeah, I'm willing to go all out.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Here we go. Easier. Oh wait, why'd I play it? Okay,
Gotta
easier.
get copyright striked.
Yeah, taken down instantly. He probably wouldn't strike it. I mean, it's all his music,
Yeah, that's true.
but we're not gonna risk it either way.
Yeah.
Easier is another really good one. This song is beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, the vocals are really nice. That second verse is really clean. It's really nice. I give this one probably a 9.5. I say. I don't say this one's probably a 10, but I think a 9.5 is good.
Uh, like this one and Pretty Privilege are pretty comparable in my opinion. So yeah, I'd probably give it a 9.5 as well.
All right, and then we got Even If I Tried. Low-key, I'd probably go the same score, another 9.5.
Yeah, I'd have to give it a 10 honestly.
All right, I can see that. I can see that. This song's fire. I mean,
It was just like that was like the first song in that album that was just like it felt good to listen to.
Yeah, I
Like
know, and even that last part of the song is transcendent. So,
yeah,
what's it to him? This Beatles type of song. I really like this one. I think this is a perfect song.
I
This,
might have to give that one a 10 too, because
yeah,
it was just like it did sound like like obviously not like John Lennon's voice or Paul McCartney's voice, but like the style
yeah,
definitely
it had that
definitely
vibe,
yeah,
and it
and
sounds
like
really nice.
exactly. So yeah, I'd probably have to give that one a 10 as well.
Yeah, that's an easy 10. You don't know me like that. That's another one. Maybe a 9.5, maybe even a 10. I don't know. I'm a little on the fence on that one, but a 9.5 or a 10 for sure for this one. I really like this one.
Um, I'd probably give it a 9.5. I was gonna give it a 9, but no, it's probably closer to a 10,
Yeah.
but somewhere in between.
This we got I Make It Look Effortless next here. This is a really short one. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
like hard to compare it to some other stuff, but like I still say it's a good. So I give it maybe just a 9, maybe an 8.5.
Would this be like the interlude of the
I
album?
guess it's kind of an interlude a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There isn't
It
really an
was,
interlude, but I guess this one would be if there was.
yeah. And like it was a short song, but like it still delivered.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give it a 9.
Yeah, I think probably the same for me. And Way Too Many Friends, number 9. I think it's, like I said, it's probably the best mixed song on the whole album, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd probably have to give it a 10 just for that reason.
Yeah, and I really like his flows on that song. It's very simple, but it sounds amazing. I also probably give it a 10. I think that's a perfect song.
Yeah, and like just the layers too.
Yeah, sounds great.
Really good. Yeah.
And then, guess who we got next?
Yeah, my personal favorite, so
Yeah,
like
I give this one
obviously it's gonna
probably
be a 10.
Yeah, I give this one a 10 as well.
Like not much has to be said about it. It was great.
Yeah, it's just a classic, nice rap song, but it's mixed really well. It's produced really well. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, like it is like this was one of the songs that went hard, but it still matched the vibe of the album
Yeah.
completely.
Like it didn't feel out of place.
Yeah.
And then we got Under My Skin, which was a really nice one. I thought, like on a second or on like another listen, like re-listening to this, I thought this one was really good, and I don't remember it being as good as it was. I think this one's probably a 9.5, maybe not quite perfect, but a 9.5 for me, I think.
Yeah. And it was a lot like a title fight song. I just can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably give it a 9 as well. Or did you say 9.5 or
Yeah,
9?
9.5, yeah.
I'd probably just give it a 9 then.
And then number 12, Being Yourself. Like I said, this is probably my favorite. I think this is a 10. This one grew on me a lot. I thought it was good at first, but then it just became my favorite over time. It's really good.
It was really good. I probably like I give it a 10 too. Like I didn't mention it when I was like trying to figure out my favorite, but like it it was like one of the contenders.
Yeah. And then we got You Try That Thing Where You're Human. This song was really nice, very sad though.
Yeah, like it was kind of a turn, like like it still fit, but it was kind of a turn. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it to be so sad.
Definitely.
Yeah, like it was kind of a bummer, but like
It was a really nice song though.
yeah, it was beautiful. Like I'm not saying it was like just like it was sad, but that doesn't make a song bad. Like
Yeah.
it makes it better if it like makes you feel a certain emotion, honestly.
Yeah,
So
definitely. I think this song is probably a 9. It's nothing crazy, but it definitely is a very emotional song.
yeah, and it kind of sets the path for the next two songs, honestly. So
Yeah.
I'd give it a 9 too. Yeah.
And then we got Guide Dog. Once again, this is another very simple song, but I love this song. I think it's amazing. I think this is probably another 10.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 9.5. But then Texas Blue though,
Yeah,
I
Texas
feel-
Blue, that's a 10.
that's a 10 easily. Like no
Yeah.
debate there.
Like that's definitely 10. It sounds perfect the whole way through. It's a long song as well, but it's
Yeah,
it's amazing the whole way through it. Everything is
and it was
perfect about it.
a really good ending song.
Yeah.
Perfect way to end the album on like a really perfect song.
Yeah. But overall, I'm giving Scrapyard a 10 out of 10. Like I said, I think it's a perfect album.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 9 or 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Definitely amazing album. If anyone has not heard it who watches this video, definitely check it out. I know
Yeah,
we were
like
just dick riding Quadeca the whole video, but I mean
it's well deserved.
Yeah, low key. I mean it's fire.
Yeah.
But anyone who hasn't
Like
heard Scrapyard, definitely check it out. It's a great listen. It's definitely worth it.
yeah. And like I don't know how much more has to be said.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be the video here. I know this wasn't a super long video, but
It was a shorter album too, so
Yeah.
like compared to, or like song wise, I mean,
Yeah,
because there can be like 15 songs, like
nothing crazy. About the
Yeah.
average.
yeah,
But yeah, we'll start reviewing more music. Not sure. Probably our next video is actually going to be a review of Dune 2.
yeah,
We both just recently watched that, so we're going to be working on a review of that. That'll probably be a pretty long video as well.
yeah,
Because
and
there's going to be a
we
lot
might
to talk about there.
we might do like both Dune movies
Yeah,
because
in one.
they like both of those movies like covered the first book, so it would make like that was the end of the first book, Dune 2.
Yeah.
So it would make sense to review them in the same video.
Yeah, so we're probably going to do that, and that it'll probably be sometime maybe next week, probably at the beginning of next week. Sometime we'll have that video ready.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And that's it, yeah.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions for like any reaction or reviews, like for music, movies, like anything, like tier list ideas, we'll do them. Just
Yeah.
leave them in the comments below. And yeah, like that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think that's it, guys. See ya.
Yeah, catch you in the next one.
Why should